Well, hello all my yoga friends. Welcome to another yoga session with me, Chris Scott, G-O-T-T, don't forget the E. And today we're gonna be doing yoga for the core, for your center, getting those abs burning. So hopefully you'll feel it before, during, and after. Before you're feeling it right now, I can tell. And anyways, you're gonna need a block. So grab one of those. If you don't have a block, maybe a thick book. And you're gonna need a strap. If you don't have a strap, maybe a belt or a towel or a scarf or something like that. So before we jump in, I just wanted to remind you that I'm on Instagram at Wiener Yoga, W-I-E-N-E-R. I have a wiener dog. I love yoga, and sometimes I do yoga and wiener together. So you should follow me if you love that. And then Facebook, I'm at Got Yoga. So I post the videos there as well. Subscribe to my channel so that you can get updates when I come out with a new video. Let's jump into today's session. Before we do, let me know where you're watching from. Do you have a wiener dog? What's its name? Also, do you do yoga with your dog? Stuff I would love to talk to you about. Okay, let's do this. All right, we're gonna start on our backs. So, come onto your mat, lay on your back, grab a block. Squeeze it between your inner thighs. Lay your head back, shh, Phoebe. And then just take a nice deep breath in and get ready. Here we go. Exhale, lift your head and shoulders off the ground. Reach your hands forward, pull your navel in, squeeze your block. Shh, baby. So you're squeezing your block here. If you want more of a challenge, go ahead and hover your feet above the ground. So you're lifting your feet off the mat. Make sure your low back stays connected to the floor. Continue to breathe. We've got one more breath here. And then on your next exhale, lower down. Relax your abdomen. Let's do two more of those. Exhale, reach your hands forward, squeeze your block, lift your head and shoulders. Option to lift your feet. If your neck is starting to hurt, you can always interlock your fingers behind your head. Just pull the navel up and back, starting from the pelvic floor. Use those abdominal muscles. One more breath. And then on your next exhale, release. Okay, one more. You've got this. Getting the belly warmed up. Here we go. Exhale. Lift your head and shoulders. Squeeze your block. Option to lift the feet off the ground. Don't let the low back get compromised. So if you need to lift your feet up a little higher so that the low back stays on the floor, do that. One more breath here. Keep reaching forward, pull the belly in, and exhale. Release. Remove your block and grab your strap. Great. So let's just give the leggy poos a little stretch. Pull your right knee into your chest, loop a strap over the big and little toe mound of your left foot, and then of your right foot, and then start to push your right foot into the air. So your arms are straight, your leg is straight. If your left leg is good with the knee bent, stay there, or you can give straightening your left leg down towards the floor a whirl for an extra back of the leg opening, top of the quad opening. We got one more breath here. Draw your shoulders down towards the mat. And then use the abdominal muscles deep, deep, deep down inside your belly to lift your head and shoulders off the mat. Don't hang from your strap. Use your belly to pull yourself up. One more breath here. Keep drawing that left thigh down. And then exhale, release. You draw the left thigh down if you have that left leg straight. Go ahead and bend that right knee into the chest. Bring the left foot into the strap. Straighten the right leg down or keep the right leg bent. You're gonna push your left foot up into the strap. Gosh, my legs are so long you can't see my foot in the camera. Oh well. Open up the back of the leg, pressing the foot to the earth. The arms are nice and straight. Shh, Phoebe. And you're drawing your shoulders down towards the mat. Okay, we're gonna exhale, lift our head and shoulders off the ground. Use our abdominal muscles to pull ourselves up. Don't hang from your strap. Push your foot up into the strap, pull your belly in. Keep breathing, you've got this. And then exhale, release. Lower down, bend your knee, pull both knees into your chest. Get rid of that strap. And then same thing, you're gonna plant your left foot down and press your right foot into the air. So from here, you can keep this left foot down or you can straighten that left leg. It doesn't matter where your foot is in the air, just have your legs straight. On an exhale, you're gonna lift your head and shoulders off the floor again. If you're good here, start to pulse your right leg towards you. So if your neck is hurting, again, option to bring the hands behind the head. If the pulsing is too much, you can lower the head down and pulse. So we're doing a little abdominal strengthening. We're also strengthening the hip flexors here. So keep going, pulse, pulse, pull the belly in, breathe, one more breath. And then lower the right leg down, pull the left knee into the chest, and then go ahead and press that left foot up into the air. So the leg stays here straight. It might be here, wherever it is, just have it straight. On an exhale, start to pulse your foot. I like to lift my head and shoulders off the ground, pull the belly in. If you can't lift the head and shoulders, that's okay. Keep reaching the hands forward, using those abdominal muscles, pulsing the foot towards your face. Couple more breaths here. You've got this. Keep drawing the right thigh down. If that leg's straight, get that foot close to your face. And then exhale. Pull both knees into your chest. All right, now cross your ankles and rock yourself up to a seated position. Plant your hands down and come on to all fours. So your hands are underneath your shoulders. First, grab a block. Bring it between your legs. Yeah, so between your inner thighs, okay? Your hands are underneath your shoulders. Your knees are underneath your hips. We're in a tabletop position. Press your hands into the earth. Broaden your collarbones. Draw your heart forward. Draw your shoulders blades back into their sockets. Okay, here we go. We're going to tuck our toes. On an exhale, lift our knees off the ground. Your shoulders are right over their wrists. Keep breathing here. Again, you're drawing the navel toward the spine. You've got a nice long neck. If you need to bounce a little bit while you hover here, you can do that, whatever you need to do. And then exhale, whew, lower the knees down. And just press back into a child's pose. Remove your block. So you're drawing your chest down, you're reaching your arms out, you've got your sit bones back on your heels. Great, let's do that one more time. So, no block this time. Just hover the knees above the ground. You've got this. Keep breathing here. Pull the navel in. Keep pressing your hands into the earth. Shoulders right over the wrists. And then exhale. Lower back into a child's pose. Just take one recovery breath here real quick. And then go ahead and just slide your chest forward. Find your way onto your belly. From here, hello Phoebe, bring your elbows underneath your shoulders. Wiggle your hips back and forth a little bit. Yeah, give them a little wiggle. Draw your heart forward. Tuck your toes. The action begins with the lower ribs. Tuck the lower ribs in, pull the belly in. Can't see it because my shirt's loose. Lift the hips up, engage the top of the thighs, press back into the heels, lift the knees off the ground. And now you're in a Sphinx. So, nice broad chest, pressing the forearms and the hands into the earth. Did I say Sphinx? Now you're in a forearm plank. You've got this. If you want to bring the feet together, that's great. You can swing your hips to side if you want. Whatever you need. One more breath here. And exhale. Woo! We'll lower the hips down. Draw the heart forward. And we'll do that. Oh, hello. One more time. So, you tuck the lower ribs in, pull the navel up, engage the tops of the thighs, lift the hips up, lift the knees off the ground, press into your forearms, shoulders right over wrists, broad collarbones, you got this. Pull the navel in. Keep breathing here. And exhale. Lower the hips, untuck the toes, draw the heart forward, draw the shoulders back. Take a recovery breath. Great, now from here, same thing. Lower ribs tuck in, pull the navel up, lift the hips. This time press back into a dolphin pose. So you straighten your legs, you start to walk your feet towards you. You're pressing your hands and your arms in to the earth. And you're in a dolphin, so your forearms are on the ground. It's just like downward facing dog, but you have your forearms on the ground. Your hands, your elbows are in line with your shoulders. Feels nice and juicy. And then go ahead and see if you can just lower the knees down and find your way onto your buttocks again. So you found your way onto your buttocks. Plant your feet down. Grab behind the backs of your knees. Lengthen through the crown of your head. Coming onto your tippy toes, leaning back slightly. Keeping the chest lifted so your spine's nice and long. We're starting to come into Navasana, boat pose. So if you're here, if this is what you're working on, then stay here. No big deal. Maybe you reach one foot up. Maybe you reach another foot up. Maybe you release your hands, reach them forward. Either way, you're lifting your chest, long spine, not collapsing, and you're drawing the navel up and back. Take a breath here. And then on your next inhale, press the heels back, lower down so your head and shoulders are still hovering, and keep the heels hovering above the mat for Ardha Navasana. Exhale, rise back up into a Navasana, lifting the chest, drawing the knees in. Take one more breath here. And then on your next exhale, pull the heels close, palms of the feet together. The knees go wide for Baddha Konasana. So you can press your hands into the earth behind you, help you lengthen up through the crown of your head. Just taking a little recovery breath here. And then here we go. Draw your knees together. Come up onto your tippy toes. Lengthen through the crown of your head. Lift your chest. Here we go. Exhaling, lifting your feet in line with your knees. You can try to straighten your legs if you'd like. Reach your hands forward. Don't collapse in the spine. Inhale, reach your heels out. Hover your head and your shoulders and your heels off the mat. Pull the navel up and back. Breathe here. On your next exhale, lift back up into your boat. One more breath. In your Navasana, you're a boat. Don't let your boat sink. And then exhale, whoo, pull the heels close for Baddha Konasana. You can lean back, press the hands into the earth behind you, and then inhale to lift your heart over your hips. Take a recovery breath. Let's do that one more time. Here we go. Knees together, coming onto the sit bones, onto the tippy toes. Long spine, lengthen through the crown of the head. You're gonna lift your feet up in line with your knees, or work wherever you're working on. If you gotta stay with your hands behind the backs of the knees, stay there. Keep on breathing, and then inhale, press the heels forward, lower down, head, shoulders, heels, hovering above the ground. Stare at your feet. Keep those feet in line with your head. Exhale, pull it back up. Knees towards the chest. You're in a lovely boat. Row that boat a little bit longer. And then exhale, whoo. Pull the heels close. Press the hands into the earth behind you. Lengthen up, take a recovery breath. Broad chest. And then, whoo, grab your block. We're gonna do one more fun thing. Phoebe's having fun, can you tell? She's having lots of fun. All right, you're gonna come back into your boat position. If boat was super hard for you, then just keep working on what we were just doing. We're gonna step it up a little bit here. Try something else fun. You can give it a whirl if you'd like. Same position, on the tippy toes. Lengthen through the crown of the head, lean back. Then you're gonna take your block, and you're gonna come into your Ardha Navasana, reaching your arms behind you. Heels are hovering, hands are hovering. Exhale, boat. Inhale, block the feet, reach the arms back. Exhale, back to your boat. Switch the block to your hands. Inhale, hover your feet, hover your hands. Exhale, back to boat. Block the feet. Inhale, reach it back. Exhale, pull the knees to the chest. Inhale, block the hands. Exhale, block the feet. Inhale, reach it out. Let those feet hover. Exhale, woo. Knees to chest. Release your block. Oh. Lay back on your mat. Okay, grab your block. Let's stretch out what we just strengthened. I like to bring my block on its highest level. Bring it underneath your low back or your sacrum. And that's going to help you stretch the entire front side of your body. Tuck your shoulders under a little bit. Get your heart lifted, the breastbone lifted. Have your feet right underneath your knees. And just soak it all in. Start to quiet your breath a little bit if it's feeling short and labored. Relax your face. Relax your brow. Maybe close your eyes. Whew. That's what yoga's all about, right? Equanimity. So we do a lot of strengthening. We also need to give it some love. Stretch it out. Let's just take this time to thank our bodies for everything that it does. This practice wasn't about getting a beach body. It was about strengthening our center, strengthening our abdominal, our core muscles so that we can be stronger women, stronger men, so that we can go out into humanity and serve other people better, keeping ourselves healthy. You can continue to hang out here. You can put your legs up a wall if you want. You can couple this core workout with another workout, maybe some standing poses, maybe some inversions. Now that you've worn out, you can bring yourself through a meditation practice. You've kind of worn your body out a little bit. It might be nice to quiet it down. Find some mindfulness. Either way, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for practicing with me. Namaste.